been reporting to you extensively about the advancements in age assurance, age verification, and digital ID. They're all the same thing of late. And just this week, I also exposed the blueprint linked to Kristi Noem's recent announcement about the TSA, which is about expanding biometric surveillance when you travel, although she doesn't quite say it in those words. In the blueprint, you'll find that the goal is that no American will be able to travel without a digital ID. Yes, you heard that right. You can go and watch that report pinned to my X account, Z Media, to find out more. In the midst of this total building of a surveillance state in America is this excuse that we have to do this to keep children safe. That's why Texas, Louisiana, Utah, and other states are rolling out age verification online. To protect the children, we need all adults to consent to digital ID, you see. And we've also been reporting to you on the Roblox fiasco. All of a sudden, after years of inaction against the platform following accusations and lawsuits for not protecting children from predatory behavior by adults online, the government wants to act against Roblox, and it just so happens to be at the convenient time that they have digital ID ready to go. Every adult's instinct is obviously to protect children. We all recognize that this is an expectation from all adults, but this has nothing to do with that. Because what Roblox is proposing now, as we've been warning would be the solution to the problem they've seemed to allow for years, is facial recognition of 36 million children. You heard that right. 36 million children being subjected to a China-style social credit system in the making for their safety, apparently. This comes to us from the Children's Health Defense. It says gaming platform used by nearly 36 million kids rolls out mandatory facial recognition. Roblox is rolling out a new system to verify users' age by analyzing images of their faces. The company said it will protect children, but critics cited concerns about privacy and data collection. The popular online gaming platform Roblox is rolling out a new system to verify users' age by analyzing images of their faces. The change comes amid mounting pressure on the platform to protect child safety. The company has faced lawsuits for not protecting children from predatory behavior by adults, and many countries and US states have begun passing age verification laws and other regulations for social media use by children and teens. Obviously, Roblox is a massive gaming platform that claims 88.9 million active daily users and over 1 billion users worldwide. Nearly 40% of those users are 13 years old or younger. The platform hosts viral games. We all know about that. And under the new system, users who want to access the platform's chat feature must go through a facial age estimation process in the Roblox app using their device's camera. Persona, a third-party vendor, processes the age check images and video. Roblox said the images for verification are deleted after they're processed. Once verified, users are placed into one of 6 age groups, and you can see those groups there. Chat access is restricted so that users can communicate only with others in the same or adjacent age brackets. For example, a 12-year-old may chat only with users 15 or younger, and an 18-year-old can chat with users 16 and older. We see it as a way for our users to have more trust in who the other people they are still talking with are in these games, said Roblox Chief Safety Officer. The Guardian reported, and so we see it as a real opportunity to build confidence in the platform and build confidence amongst our users. It says that between the ages of 5 and 25, the system can accurately estimate a person's age within 1 or 2 years. When the software fails, people can correct their age using a state-issued ID or parental controls. Age identification will be required for all users, not just children, once the global mandatory phase begins. In an interview with the New York Times Hard Fork podcast, Roblox CEO David Baszucki said the company does a bunch of monitoring and that facial analysis is one more tool it will use. He said it is one more signal that can help us make cool decisions. The rollout begins in early December in select markets, including Australia, which, by the way, is perfect timing for their under-16s social media age ban, which happens to mean that every adult must present their government ID to even conduct a simple Google search. It's also happening in the Netherlands, New Zealand. Global enforcement is expected to take effect in early January of 2026. That's how fast this is coming. The article continues that a growing number of tech companies are implementing verification systems. Google recently started testing a new age verification system for YouTube that relies on AI to differentiate between adults and minors based on their viewing histories. The system flags users it determines are under 18 and implements controls. Instagram is also testing an AI system to determine if kids are lying about their ages. If the system detects a teenager using Instagram, it converts the account to a teen account. And in a press release, Roblox said that it anticipates that its age verification method will become an industry standard. So you might have noticed in that article that Roblox will be using Persona, a third-party vendor, to process the age check images and video. So who is Persona? Well, it's worth noting that earlier this year they received a $2 billion valuation backed by heavyweights like Founders Fund. Who is Founders Fund? Well, one of its co-founders is Peter Thiel of Palantir, reported associate of Jeffrey Epstein, of course. And while these vulture venture capitalists and technocracy builders keep funneling money into ID verification companies that promise to keep our data safe, the reality, especially around children's safety, is a completely different story. Although tech companies say that user data is secure, there have been many hacks and data breaches that have allowed hackers to gain access to photos. Organizations, including the American Civil Liberties Union, have raised concerns about data collection associated with facial recognition software, particularly regarding children. The organization warned that industries like edtech can collect massive amounts of data on children and create personal information dossiers that may violate their rights. Companies, including Microsoft, have faced fines from the Federal Trade Commission for collecting children's personal information. Many popular gaming apps also reportedly collect and share children's personal information, including their location and movements. Facial recognition technologies can have severe privacy implications, according to Lindsay Barrett, assistant professor at the Thomas R. Klein School of Law at Drexel University, who advocates for a ban on facial recognition for children. Quote, they can weaponize existing photographic databases in a way that other technologies cannot, and faces are difficult or impossible to change and often illegal to publicly obscure, which threatens both privacy and free expression, she wrote in the Boston University Journal of Science and Technology Law. Again, and we've said this many times, this agenda has absolutely nothing to do with keeping children safe. Think about the implications of a private company financially backed by a reported Epstein associate having access to your child's face and location data. This is not only about making sure every single adult links their identity to their online activity. This is also about potentially extremely shady characters collecting your children's biometrics for God knows what future use. As that article said, building a dossier on your child. Things children say in jest online being used against them in future in a way that impacts their social credit score one day, impacts their ability to get a job in the future. Every word, every association, every interest of a child, along with their biometrics stored by companies who may use this information to target children with manipulatory ads, algorithms, agendas, content, causes, pop culture. Think about it. This particular child with this face that will never change, who lives in this location, has these interests. We don't want them to have those interests. We can now get the algorithm to slowly manipulate them in the future generation of that location. It may seem impossible or dystopian, but this is already a reality with algorithmic control. Now add your child's biometrics to it and everything changes. Where they would once target generally, now they could target them specifically, individual children. The list of concerns here is endless, and again, it is yet another way to enforce that every single human being on Earth has a digital ID. If we can encapsulate it into one sentence, it would be that. That is the agenda. Digital ID, in my personal opinion, must be completely outlawed, and states must fight back against this at all costs.